Hey everybody. So for today's Throwback Thursday post, we're doing something a little bit different. This is something I've actually wanted to do for a really long time. Here in our office at 385 Cabot Street, we have almost every kind of roofing related antique you could think of. It's almost like a mini roofing museum, collecting roofing related things as advertising and sample charts and any sort of thing like that has been a passion of mine for probably the last 15 years. Working with my dad growing up, if we would find a little paper label while stripping a roof, we would try to save it and preserve it as best as we could, just because we love the history of roofing so much, myself, my brothers, and my father as well. So being able to share some of my items with you guys means a lot to me, and I think it's gonna be a really fun time. I think you guys are gonna have a great time checking out what we got here. So this is actually the first piece I decided to show everybody just because how old it is. I think it's really cool, as well as the story about what happened to it on its way being transported to us and what we had to do after the fact. So this is the sign itself. It actually was a window. So this was a window that was salvaged from a building. Unfortunately, I don't know where, but as you can see, it's roughly about 24 by 24 wood frame, beautiful original paint on there that's crackling. It's got an amazing look you can't replicate. And as you can see here in the text says asbestos, slate, tile, composition roofing. So you had me there, you had me with the two words asbestos and roofing. Anytime you see the word asbestos, it makes a piece highly collectible just because that word carries such a stigma with it for obvious reasons. So it's a great piece again. But I don't know, as you can obviously tell, there's heavy damage throughout. So as I mentioned, this is glass. So this entire piece arrived to us in a box. Upon bringing it in the house, I couldn't help but notice all the noise I heard in the box while moving it from the front door to our driveway. So we go ahead and open the box, and sure enough, hundreds of pieces of glass in this box. This sign window was completely shattered. I was heartbroken. I felt terrible about it. As I mentioned, roofing history and things of that nature hold a dear place in my heart. So to see something get destroyed absolutely killed me. I was getting ready just to get rid of it. I was like, I can't even bear to look at it. I wish I never bought it. It's my fault it broke because I purchased it and they tried to ship it to me. So fortunately, my girlfriend Allison calmed me down. She's like, hey, we can make a thing of it. We could have a little project every night. We'll put a couple pieces back together and we'll see what we can do. So luckily enough, I cooled down. I listened to her. I think it took us, I'm not exaggerating, probably 2 or 3 weeks to put all of this back together. We're gonna show you guys closer footage so you could see how many pieces actually had to be put back into place in order to present it as it is today. But every night after work, we would have this in our mudroom, and we had to do it backwards. So we had to put this back together completely backwards, upside down. So we put the whole thing back together. We were able to seal the back, put a piece of plexiglass over the back to hold everything in place, along with some clips, so you see it the way it is today. So luckily, it didn't end up in the trash. We were able to save it, and honestly, it adds a lot more character. Do I wish it looked the way it was supposed to and not be damaged? Of course, but luckily we were able to save it, and we were able to preserve it and show everyone what it looks like. So this is it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's little Throwback Thursday post of throwback pieces of roofing history. That's what I'd like to do going forward. Our busy season's coming up, so I'm going to be a little busy. I may not be able to do this every week, but I'm going to do the best I can. We got a ton of great pieces here. I can't wait to share. Signs, roof cement cans, shingle charts, asbestos shingle charts, you name it, I have it here. It's great stuff. If anybody is local and wants to come by and check it out, I love to show it off to everybody, let them see a little bit of roofing history. It's always good to see. So thanks again for tuning in, and check out everything else.